Crime Boss. A game that I haven't really talked about, but I do really enjoy it a lot. The game has been getting pretty consistent updates, with the devs taking feedback really well and being as open and transparent as they can be. Now, next month, on the 16th, we're going to be receiving the much anticipated Update 8. And I believe that Update 8 might be the turning point for the game. So, what is so special about this Update 8? Well, the big thing the update is focusing on is progression. Before this, the game didn't really have any progression, especially in multiplayer. But with the introduction of the multiplayer boss, that will be different now. That will change. The multiplayer boss will be the big focus of the update, where you can earn XP from heists, be it multiplayer or single player, where single player has its own progression, with each level up giving you a choice of 3 random magazines. There will be stuff like cosmetics, perks and weapons, similar to the boss card system in single player. On the topic of weapons, weapon variants will be simplified quite a bit. While a gunsmith system isn't coming, picking different variants of guns will be a lot simpler now. So instead of needing to hope, you get, for example, the M4 with a suppressor in the arms dealer's pool, you can most likely earn it from leveling up, and owning the M4 lets you pick a different variant from a drop-down menu. While I understand some people would rather have a gunsmith, myself included to an extent, I still believe this should be a good middle ground. While most likely there will be variants that people would want that don't exist, I believe suggesting new ones to be added wouldn't be too hard, as the devs are very open with the community. And the scopes are being added with Update 8. We will also be receiving a free sniper rifle with the update, which was a nice surprise. But let's talk about perks. While we don't know what the perks will be, I believe they will be similar to the current ones, which are pretty simple. It would be nice to see some more complex perks that change how you play the game, but how open the devs are to this, I don't know. For a bit, we didn't know how many perks you can have at once, but Yarek, the CEO of IGS, shared a sneak peek on Discord where you can spot 4 slots for perks. They have also changed up how crew AI works in multiplayer. Instead of unique and random characters that have a random set of perks and a loadout you can change, they have now been replaced with something called legends. These, from my understanding, will still be a mix of generic and unique characters, but their loadouts and look cannot be changed, and you can still choose to play as these legends if you don't want to play as the boss. And as multiplayer progress is gonna be reset with Update 8, us longtime players will be receiving a loyalty bonus, which will be 20 levels, and something unique, which will most likely be some sort of cosmetics. The other big thing that Crime Boss needs more of is heists. While there is a little bit coming with Update 8 from my understanding, Expansion 2 itself should be coming in June or so, with it being a bit bigger than Gold Cup, which was the first expansion. They also showed off 2 free heists in one of their latest streams, with one of them being a depot, and the other being a high security variant of the beloved warehouse heist. While no specifics were said about when we would be seeing these 2 heists, it is always nice to see devs being so open and showcasing these things. The depot level especially looked very intriguing to me, with the 3 vaults and small things like opening the gate for the van and the code. Hopefully we'll see these in Update 8. Now, Update 8 itself should be coming out on the 16th of April, as previously mentioned. So all of this isn't that far out as well. And Update 9, that they've entitled Crime Boss 2.0, is set to come out in June. That has me very intrigued to see what comes with it. Really, the only things that I think have made Crime Boss not enticing for a lot of people is the fact that it's Epic Games exclusive. And with it being Epic Games exclusive comes a smaller community, so cross-play would be the other missing feature. While I believe the game could become a bit bigger, especially after Update 8 and Update 9, I can only see it really happening with a Steam release, as Crime Boss currently has more to offer than a certain other heisting game. So hopefully we can see that happen at some point in the future.